Well, that's the garden work done for today. Everything shipshape and Bristol fashion, because Mum and Dad coming tomorrow. Everything's got to be just right. Hello, Zicky. I'll put the lawnmower away and I wanted to talk to you about something. So, can't complain. The banana tree's doing well. All looks so perfect, almost like CGI. And that's what I want to talk to you about now. CGI. And something called Uncanny Valley. Have you heard the phrase, Uncanny Valley? I just came across it the other day. Which is quite interesting. So I'll find a nice place to sit and tell you about it. Uncanny Valley is that effect when you try to do a human face or a human person in CGI, and instead of it almost looks real but not quite, and it becomes scary, it becomes eerie, freaky, uncanny. You also see it in those porcelain dolls that a certain group of older ladies seem to collect, the photorealistic porcelain dolls. You always see them in adverts at the back of magazines, and maybe you'll go into a house of a person who's into that and they have a shelf full of these lifelike dolls, and for them they're okay, they love them, clothes on and their faces look real, but I find them spooky, uncanny. Not just CGI, sort of any kind of rendition of a human that looks almost real, but there's something wrong, something that starts ringing alarm bells in your head. I can remember one of the first dreams I ever had, nightmare, when I was a kid. It must have been 3 or 4. And I dreamed my mum and dad turned into those shop window mannequin things, and they were all heaped up in my dad's wardrobe, and the arms were all twisted round and the legs were twisted up, and they were just laying in there. I think the wigs had fallen off and there was just bald heads, but it was my mum and dad as mannequin dolls. And I think that was my first experience of this place called Uncanny Valley. Especially the new robots you see coming out of Japan, and they've got that sort of latex skin and they look almost real. And you're fooled for a while because you think it's a real thing, but then you see something, like you look in the eyes and you realise the eyes are dead, and then it reminds you of corpses or zombies or something unnatural. And I've no experience of this, but I kind of find blow-up dolls, sex toy dolls, scary as well, for the same reason. The shrinks and the experts say that you kind of get fooled for a while, that it's a real human, and then suddenly you see that it's not, and then it freaks you out because you think it's a body or a corpse or a zombie. But so your mind starts doing flip-flops, and naturally your body avoids things like corpses, diseased people, anything that's has a possibility of carrying some sort of pathogen that might kill you. It's like the instinctive fear of snakes and spiders. It's the same thing, it's a sort of instinctive fear of something that is not right. The Uncanny Valley. Even things like old Roman or Greek statues can have the same effect. When you look into those blank eyes there, you see, and it's just an oval of nothingness. And I think anyone would be a bit scared if you were in a big hall late at night, all on your own, in a room full of statues. It spooks us out. The Uncanny Valley. So I guess it's not just renditions of humans that are slightly off, animals, anything, even stuffed toys. If there's something wrong, like I think of the film Toy Story with the baby walking around, the baby doll with one eye sort of hanging down. It's scary. So can anyone else think of any examples of uncanny valley scariness, but not to do with humans or animals, maybe just with certain objects? Have a great day.